Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm here. I'm sorry about that. I had to sort something out for a second there. It was not behaving. No, I'm here now though, so it doesn't matter, and it's all really cool. We're playing some gaming and all that stuff. What mission am I on? I don't fucking remember. Let's play some Black Flag and do some gaming. Everything will be fine as long as the gaming is performed on this fine day. Is the audio all good? I'm checking for myself. Yeah, it's all on. That's all that matters. Right. Now, where does the main story take me? There you are. Vainglorious bastards. Let's go to the island that is appropriately named after Penis. We're here at Penis Island. And I'm going to swim to my ship. We'll come back as quick as possible. Where is everyone today? Surely to Christ we usually get more views when we play Black Flag than this. What's going on? Who is the fastest assassin? Fuck if I know. They're all the exact same speed. Or at least that's how it looks. I couldn't tell you which is faster. Which assassin is the fastest? I don't know. We're going to have to fast travel to there because otherwise we'll just be shooting our way through. How's your quarantine going? I was just about to forget that it was quarantine, and then you reminded me. Thank you for that. I'm trying to forget the fact that I can't go out and this is my life now. Love the Origins 2 leak. It's not a leak because it's bullshit. It's a rumour founded on lies. I don't like when people use the word leak to describe bullshit, because it's not a leak. It's a rumour. A false one at that. That's why I didn't use the word. I use it in inverted commas, like fake, like, you know, leak or fake leak. I always say how it is. It's fake leak. But cheers, James Rostron. Mackey's drive-thrus might be reopening in a few weeks. Yeah, that's not happening. Mackey's can't be dealing with that. They'll have to find a. Imagine if they do that. That'll be where everyone will be. Like massive queues. James Rostron, you legend. Hopefully they open back up on food apps and that, so you can get some scran. Has your opinion on AC4 changed at all? No, I love it just as much as I loved it. It's such a good game. Tailing missions have always been a problem, I will say that. But I do love this game a lot. I can't seem to hit that captain guy for the life of me. I'm very disappointed by that captain guy. Hello, gamers. Whee! There we go. Domino's haven't closed. They do home delivery. That's pretty cool. Speed is the thickest. James, okay, sorry, I've already read those messages. It has better parkour system. Yeah, because it's more thoughtful, and also if you do things right, you can be pretty damn fast. Whereas in this, it is, as James put it in his video, animation based. So it looks nicer, 100%. But it's nowhere near as tactile and responsive. And as a result, just isn't the same. It just isn't right. Let's get the likes up, shall we? That'd be fantastic. It just... yeah. I use cheat engine in every AC game I have. That's cool. I'm so glad you use cheat engine in every game you have. Let's play Vainglorious Bastards. Dash my buttons. Button my dash.
So Thatcher's been chopped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man in his face, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about when we went to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This...
Bully in the alley is getting played at my funeral. Oh yeah, indeed.
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
I don't care what people play at my funeral, I'll be dead. And my brain won't exist. Or my mind won't exist. So it doesn't matter. I won't be anywhere. I won't remember anything. I'll just be deceased. This game is better than Odyssey, trust fam.
Get the mainsails into the wind.
Oh, by miles.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Andy. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the princess goes in her spare time.
The Princess. Slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a
Animal
good
Crossing
chance we
second
find
best-selling
sail
game
to
this
board.
year. Well, probably the only selling games this year, let's be honest. At this point, what are the chances that any other game is going to get launched? Not particularly high.
Captain, Vane just
Mine.
sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn. Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
That was a Spanish schooner. Do you have any idea when the next Assassin's Creed game releases? With the whole shit going on right now, I haven't got a fucking clue. And why would I anyway? Because I know as much as you. I'm not an insider. I've never had inside information. Not direct from the source. I've heard things. But none of it is quite the same. So I don't know when it's going to get released or announced or anything like that. Can you turn the dialogue up? I can barely hear it. But people say turn the dialogue up every single stream. And then when I do it, and I watch the stream back, I can barely hear my own voice. It's great. In fact, let me see how it sounds on this. It's great. In fact, let me... Yeah, no, if I turn that up any higher, I won't be able to hear myself back. There would be no point. If you want to experience the dialogue in the game for yourself, then play the game for yourself. It's pretty easy. There are plenty of people on YouTube who just you know, put the footage up. Is that the good old Ranger? What a name for a ship. He's going to do bits on that ship, isn't he? He's not going to let that pass. This is gaming. That's the Royal African Pearl. My favourite ship.
Don't sink that slave a ship, can we? There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
She spoke, Captain! The slaver ship is running! How's anything close?
So, if we fire on the ship, surely there's just as much chance of causing damage to the people who are innocent.
Ready to fire, sir! Damn that Captain Vane! He's unloading everything he has.
He'll sink it if he's not careful.
Get closer. This gale is fire!
Yes, that's where I want to look. I wonder how many barrels of gunpowder they have. They does seem to be dropping more and more gunpowder.
I'm taking this close.
Vane's ship is
Forward, boys! Fast as you are!
fucked.
All clear! Pull away! Loose and catch the wind!
Chase those bastards down there. I'll murder them.
calm, mate. Remember what we're at.
Keep wide of the fort, Captain. Those cannons have a long reach.
Ah shit, of course there's a bloody fort there. Who allowed this fort to exist? Where even are we? Yeah, who allowed that fort? Who thought, yep, this fort is fine?
I am going to cut you. Go, heave-ho!
Going over, find the captain.
Come on, Leroy says. You scare me back at brain.
There's no use in that.
Freelance allowed them sticks and spittle.
Oh yes, I love gaming. Right. Let's get the likes up to 100, shall we, gamers? I just got stabbed by my own guy. Maybe he was one of Vane's guys. God knows. Hello boys, it is I. What? Oh god, these pirates are in my way. They do nothing but get in my way. I like how there's a fort there. What council did this game come out on? I have no fucking clue.
Out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
You're supposed to be Spanish.
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this slot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, traitor!
Ooh. This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
Oh dear. So what about Adewale and company? Have they just gone, yep, you know what, leave them to it?
You, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string your bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Well, that went so great. And now this is the part where we wind up on an island somehow. I presume we've been stranded for quite some time then. The crab. My crab. Crab.
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Oh, classic. I like he's still got his hidden blades, but he decided to get rid of his swords. Oh yeah, maybe his swords were taken from him, and I presume Rackham doesn't really have the knowledge to know what hidden blades are, so that you could probably they could probably slide under the radar quite well. Right, where even are we? We're in Isla Providencia, which means nothing to me, but I do remember the name. I've remembered. Well, you know what? In the next Jurassic Park film, I want the island to be called Isla Connor Jones. If you don't know who Connor Jones is, he really likes trains. If I'm new to your channel, I just wanted to say your Red Dead Redemption 2 videos are awesome. I really enjoy your commentary. Cheers, Freddy Krueger. I really do appreciate it. Let's go over these ways. Save Mr. Krabs. Oh yes, save Crab. Captain Crab. I wish Fussbot didn't go to shit so I could do Big Dave in. But does anyone else miss Big Dave like I do? Or am I the only one that... Hang on a second, I need to sort something out. Am I the only one that remembers Big Dave and went back in day? Or are you all before the time of Big Dave? Crab music plays. I like crabs. Hi Fish, you can't wait for Freedom Cry. Yeah, that relatively average DLC, in which you liberate slaves. As fun as liberating slaves can be.
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. For there's no drinking after death. And he that will his health deny. Down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down.
Boot it in.
Down among the dead men, let him lie.
There's an animal here. Look at all that dinner we found. We could eat the cat and that would be good. I still have my money. Just goes to show how much of a shit bloody pirate Rackham is. Because he didn't take that. All the cash in my pocket, which is worth a lot of money now.
Dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway. This island's mine. Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard. It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway. I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me.
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God, I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stopped filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'm nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Good old Charles Vane being pissed and mad.
And one more stone.
I love that. Just we're in the middle, we're stranded here, and he's still worried about the fucking stones. I found a few bits of stones. He's happy about it. Right, let's go up this crack in the wall. There's a crack in the wall there. I would sort it out, man.
Vane!
What an odd man Charles Vane is. Let me run past this plant. I cannot believe that plant was so Constructive. He's running off. What a guy. This is our last episode of Lost and Naked. Let's assume that it's not, because A, Edward's not naked, and B, let's just not go there, eh? Hello.
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
I never had one.
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to!
He means hunt me. What an idiot.
I'll blow you to hell! Not dead yet! Here!
How does he reload so fast?
Blow off some limbs!
Good old Charles Vane is having some fun over there.
You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear.
That is a dead cat. I love that I can kill cats. What the fuck? What kind of chance does Vane hope to have if I can kill apex fucking predators? Yes, because right now is when I want to observe the treasure map. Last time I checked, you didn't work for Ubisoft. Who is that? Me? When do you think we'll get a treasure? When do I think? It's different from just when. When is it happening? I don't know. I don't know when I think it'll happen. With what's going on now, it could be any time really. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not at all this year.
Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat.
What a clown.
No escaping me.
Oh shit.
I'll flush you out.
My guy shot me.
Bloody rats, are we all that's left of you, Kenway? You can't hide, Kenway.
You're about to get the goddamn fucking nave, Vane.
Bloody rats, are we all that's left of you, Kenway?
Really? Why did it fall there?
I'll flush you out.
Trying to find a way onto this bloody tower part. But of course, naturally, the only actual way up is from where Vane is.
Blow you to hell! You goddamn fucking knave, Vane! Nancy boy, you only done half the fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Horn of Gold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanker. I ain't coming soon.
No, that's what I call gaming. Sorry about that, I had to go check something. Thought I'd let the cutscene play out. Yeah, no. So, for those who don't quite understand what's going on there, Edward didn't kill Vane, he just had a white room confession for some reason. We're back at this place.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
Good old gaming. Adewale
So
doesn't
what
have the
now?
patience for Rackham.
Still chasing your elusive fortune.
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain.
Ah,
Alright, Rackham.
classic philosophy.
Back to retirement.
Kenway! Kenway! Captain Kenway! Right, that was... What's that? Why is there a naval drop there? Who leaves a naval drop right there for everyone to see? And nobody thinks to open it, it's just us. We have to just go up to it and smack it in. Got some sugar in there. That's what Captain Kenway likes. Now, what we want to go to is... Where are we off? To Kingston. Oh. I fucking despise every mission in Kingston. Like, you will not understand the pain of Kingston. Because it's all tailing missions. Every city mission in this game involves tailing. Look at that cat. Stop swearing, I'm fasting. Sorry. It's Ramadan for me. Cool. But that's not necessarily the religion I follow, so it doesn't make a difference to me. What's this about here? Imagine my surprise.
What news, Ade?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
Oh no.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
Still saying bad words. I'm 6 and watching this with my mum.
I grow tired
No.
of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Oh, tailing mission time. I know. Locate Horn of Gold and Rogers, and then we tail them. 1 second. What's your favourite AC game? My favourite AC stream is when people don't ask me that question. It happens every single stream. Like, I made a video addressing that. Like, I made videos answering that question. And what I find really weird is that you could ask me anything. And so instead you ask me a question that I've answered in a video before. No, isn't happening. Does anyone have any originality in their like questions at all? Because that'd be great. How's the fine Sir Dennis? Nick's aspirated. The fine Sir Dennis is the finest of sirs. Look, it's Horn of Gold and Rogers. My favourite of these two is Gamer. So I can stab some bitches. That's exactly what we need to be doing. This is such a bad position to be. I need to get out of this restricted area.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time. Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
We're not all atheists.
If you don't mind me asking.
What's wrong with being atheist? Sorry, is there something? Well, listen, I've not got anything against people's religions, right? I'm out atheists. Cool. If you think we're all atheists, then off you go. Listen, right? Here's what I'm going to explain. I'm going to pause real quick so I can explain this one. Okay, we're not all atheists here. We all have different beliefs. I don't believe in your religion. You don't you may not believe what I believe, which is I believe in nothing, I'm going to be honest. But I can respect religion, and it seems like you don't have much respect for atheists. That's cool. You're allowed to do that. Then fuck off somewhere else. But what I'm trying to say here is I respect religions to the point where if you don't try to force your beliefs on me, I have no problem with you. If you force your beliefs on me, I have nothing. I don't have anything for you. Like I don't respect that, if you get me. Like I can't respect people who force their beliefs on people. Like so cool. You're fasting, you're doing all that stuff. That's good for you. But I don't care. Is that as simple as I can put it, or do I need to simplify it? Nothing against anyone's religions, by the way. Just so you know. If Jim has 32 apples and 27 is the radius of the circle, who is the deadliest assassin? Classic, man. Oh god, you really hurt my brain there. Let's talk about religion. I think we should set a blanket rule of this is no religion talk. Well, I don't think we can do that. I don't think that would be fair somehow. Like, because we can talk about science and all that stuff and beliefs and what we believe about things. I don't think it would be fair to necessarily suppress religion fully. But let's not have impromptu religion talks. Let's not talk about it like it's all kicking off, and for some reason I'm doing madness. Ah, shit. Coronavirus is in my country. I'm no more school, online TV school. We can talk about religion, but we can't argue about it. Like, no, I don't take arguments. Like, you can talk about religion as long as it's respectful. That's what I'm trying to say. If you have respect for other people's beliefs, then that's alright. But don't force your beliefs on people, because that's not respectful of other people's beliefs. Like, I don't believe in a religion. Don't force your religion on me, because I have my own beliefs, which is that it's all nonsense, but that's my opinion. Oh shit, oh god, what a terrible idea. Okay, listen, Talking about religion is a minefield that I'd rather avoid
How do you mean, sir?
at all costs if I can help it. Because no matter what I say, I'll be in the wrong because I don't believe in some fucking unicorn.
In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life. Does Torres mean to spy on him then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Morgan, as will all Templars. With a measure of assurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres is shipped out.
The best way to start a war is to talk about religion. Yeah. A war that means nothing. Man's sounding the alarm over there.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me.
Well, sitting this... You've never tried Marmite. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Nothing is true, everything is gaming. What? Katie's never tried Marmite? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Oh my god, you traitor. Marmite is brilliant. Marmite is life juice.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
Your family's never bought it. Get some Marmite, man. You're missing out. Marmite is the shit. What exactly is Marmite? Oh god. What isn't Marmite? Okay. Marmite is sensational on toast. Anything else is just treason. Just toast. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding. It's funny because Woods Rogers is looking directly at me. You'd love Marmite. You would. Trust me. Trust me. If you've never had Marmite because you're not from the UK, you would... I don't think you'd understand it because I've seen people trying Marmite who aren't from the UK. They never understand it. Australians do because they've got Vegemite. It's basically the same thing, just the shitter name. This is the most fucking... mental... Oh god, I keep getting detected! I don't think this area is designed for tailing, especially. I'm on right here in SA. I'm American, so we don't have it. Well, get it. No, I don't know. What's your favourite AC setting? I like me a bit of Renaissance Italy, to be honest. I know that sounds a bit like nostalgia talking, because it is. But it's also... It is also a nice setting for Assassin's Creed. Very colourful, very vibrant, but also has that dark sense of mystery that Assassin's Creed 1 captured so beautifully. Can I please stop being randomly detected just because I'm on a rooftop? Although, to be honest, that is a perfectly sound reasoning for being detected. Mario 5382. What's your favourite AC game? Original question. The one with the lizards. You know which one I mean. Assassin's Creed Lizard as Lizard.
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. He's something. And what measures are you taking to recover the princess from you?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Winds do not bear that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making this swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sinking citizen.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization.
Casper, what's your favourite AC and why is it AC Unity co-op? I'm like, cheers for the super chats, guys, but my brain hurts.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
You guys are abusing my brain. But because you're paying me to do so, I have to allow it. It's just how it goes. Horn of Gold knows it's great fun. He just knows he knows we're following.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers
Cochrane.
with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure.
What's your
You never
favourite
could
stream when
fathom
no
these
one asked you what your
subtleties.
favourite AC game is? Probably one where I
Goodbye,
wasn't
old
playing
friend.
Assassin's Creed.
You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
I know the objective says escape, but only vegans escape. Don't know why I said vegans, because I'm not got anything against people having dietary choices, but smoke bomb. Shoot me there. Look at all these people. I just want to escape, it is fine. Fight me then, boys. Hamburgers, the vegans' one weakness. Oh no. Imagine my surprise. And I just realised what that mission was named. Let's go change your attire ever so slightly. Oh god, that's not to the ship. The other one's the ship. Hood's still up. Cool. I thought, you know what'd be cooler than the I get bored of them and I go back to the bog standard. Because look at how it looks. Tell me this doesn't aesthetically roll off better. It does. It just does. Right, let's go get this fragment over here. There's a couple fragments we can get and a couple I can't be arsed with music sheets and fragments. You know what? We're leaving. Before my mentality takes me down a dark path. I need a noose. Okay. What's going on, Ben? What do you mean you need a noose? What does that mean? Trust is earned. It's an odd name for a mission. If you could change one thing about Assassin's Creed series, what would you change? If I could change one thing, it would be that I wouldn't think. Look at all these ships. Isn't this just kicking off? HMS Sword. Mom said it's my turn to use the noose. Okay. Ships are very slow, aren't they? What's that called? The Lotus Eater? What a horrible name for a ship. What's your part? Europa. All hail the rat god, that is who I am. Let's get the likes up, shall we? Let's get to 200 likes if we can help it. That'd be magnificent. Yeah, that'd be all dandy. Okay, there's a ship there that I nearly collided with, but... We're being followed by hunters, but it's fine.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
I wonder how long it would have taken to get to Africa from here. And then you can just keep fast travelling back to Principe. Oh my god! Okay! Okay then! Alright. Yeah, can't complain. There's more mods than people in this chat, that's not true. I just fell from the sky. Okay. At an angle, and it was like it's the closest thing you can get to a roller coaster while in lockdown, I guess. Sink the enemy ships. What kind of ship are they? Portuguese. Peak. I presume they're Portuguese anyway. Because that's what the game says that it's supposed to be. Well done. I want to board the ship of these unique gentlemen. Oh wow, okay. Oh gee, it's ships. I think a man just jumped into the sea. Okay. They're wearing blue. They're cool. I like the ship's green, but they're wearing blue. Can they just agree on a bloody colour scheme? Bam. You don't usually run into these colour gentlemen, this colour of attire, so it's kind of, you don't expect it to be any other when you see them the first time. It's like, oh yes, it is. There are a couple missions, I think, where you run into them. Look at those ships just circling around like I don't exist, being really courteous, to be fair. For real, Ethan for real did just fly a ship. That was insane. As it turns out, everything can fly. You do be vibing, though. As it turns out, I am the most elite sailor of the sky. What's your end of year subscriber goal? 250,000 at the moment, but I'm not adverse to bumping it up to 300,000 if things pick up as far as, or pick up further as far as games are concerned. But I'm honestly expecting this to be another non-year, considering it was going to be great going in, and now it's just delays galore because of issues with shipping and things like that. And if that's an issue for some games, it'll be an issue for more, logically speaking. So I expect this to be a very dry year, really, but it's doing okay so far, so I can't complain. But I think 250,000 is about as far as we'll want to be looking or expecting. You keep finding Roberts in this game. I believe this is one bit where we find Roberts. Good old Bart.
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. Crew's getting restless out
The end of the year and the beginning of next year is going to be great. Change your outfit. I like this outfit. I changed back to it because I like it so much. And if I type please sir, the emoji pops up. Does it? That's a viewpoint. I should probably get it while we're here. In popular opinion, Assassin's Creed Unity is the best main character in the series. That's a lie. Ezio and Bayek are better, but I do enjoy Arno's character. So your unpopular opinion is an opinion you don't even agree with. Okay. I don't know why you. I don't even think you should have bothered, to be honest. Sorry, I apparently have a talking problem where I can't speak. My brain hurts. I'm alive. It is fine. I see what you've just tweeted, Ben. I'm gonna go see that and retweet it to all fuck, because it is rather wonderful what has just occurred to me. Ah yes, see that is gaming. See, the ship always glitches out in Black Flag somewhere. Get closer, get closer. You right, boys. You can tell that we're not from the same ends. Now.
Captain Kenway. Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated. by the Templars, Burgess and Cockram.
Burgess, we're going to call him Burgers.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose
God,
it
it
is
starts
time
going
to fight
absolutely mental.
I do like the sound of that.
That wasn't Skyrim, because you can't ride horses and carts. Oh no, hang on. You can get on a horse and cart, and then it will go mental, I suppose. What do you mean in Red Dead, where I hopped on a horse and cart and it went mental?
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Double assassinate Burgers and Cockram. I love that the names are Burgers and Cockram. I always just refer to them as Burgers and Cockram, because that's the only way that there is to remind them. That hit. Are you okay there, pal? There is something going on with this gentleman. I just want that to be known. That was amazing. In the most painful kind of way. That was somewhat amazing. That didn't work. His body has somehow been broken. Not sure how you detected me there. Enjoy your own bomb. I'm gonna borrow his axe. It's not his axe anymore. I've got an axe. Do you really want to fuck with me? Hello there, sir. Listen, I've got an axe. I love how they don't get wise to the axe. I just jammed it in his brain. That man can keep the axe. You want to know why? Because it would take forever to get out of his head. Now, I suppose we can actually do the land later. Beep boop. Like the soundtrack just stopped. Oh, it's back. It's back. What's your favourite outfit? Yeah, don't ask that question. Who's doing that? Which assassin had the best mullet? I don't know, but they all had it. Go sleep. Oh shit. Oh, didn't work. That's John Cockram. Josiah Burgers is a fine.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Gaming. I have to sign up to do this quiz for tutorial, so I named myself Gamer 3. Now that is a top-notch mad move right there.
Yet, as gentlemen of fortune,
I guess we're in this sort of cutscene bit.
pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, aye then, I'll be a bloody captain.
He took the guy's clothing. I've only just realised that's where he got that
Dip
from.
my hands in muddied waters, and withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man. You fatten with your resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
I couldn't double assassinate Cockram and Burgers because they weren't close enough together. And look at that. You go ahead, atheist. Why are you arguing with me even though I'm fasting? We literally haven't been speaking about atheists and nonsense regarding, you know, religions and arguments like that for the past hour. Don't come in here and start a fight, please. Just don't.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. That an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Wanted to start conflict and got hammered. Oh yeah, that's typically what happens. See, that's what happens when you come in here trying to cause shit. Like, you just get banned. We do not have the time we definitely don't have the patience for people who are trying to cause trouble. And the guy was like, okay then, atheist. A basic, very flippant sort of referring to somebody by their religious or non-religious views is not particularly polite. If anything, it's disrespectful. I do believe the guy is a Muslim. If I was referring to him as Muslim, it would not be particularly pleasant or polite, would it? No, we don't do that. So why should he? Sounds like his version of OK Boomer. Yeah, maybe it is. Don't worry, he's peaceful. That's alright, he's allowed to be peaceful. Don't understand what you mean by peaceful, though. Surely if he was peaceful, he wouldn't be arguing. That's my logic, as flawed as my logic can be. Because it's going to take half an hour, for fuck's sake. Oh no, not the half an hour quiz. Let me just say, actually I've come down with COVID. I need to self-isolate from this Zoom class. And away you go. Easy game, Black Flag. Play tough games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't like Black Flag. I'm sorry. You can fuck off though. You know that. You don't have to watch. I'll play what I want, thank you very much. It's the hardest Assassin's Creed game. None of them are especially difficult. I guess Odyssey is the hardest as far as challenge goes, but it's not a very good challenge because it's not particular. It's more of a tedium, I'd say, that causes that challenge than any actual, what's the word, difficulty. Guess I'll be back in a bit then. What game do you like beside AC? Well, I like Red Dead Redemption 2. I like games that are good, to be honest. I don't like every Assassin's Creed game, I will be honest. Like Odyssey, for example, no. Big no-no. Syndicate, big no-no. I don't really enjoy it has no replay value. I only learned that the second time I played through it. I was like, okay, I don't really want to play this again. I like a few games I've been enjoying of late would well, not of late, but I enjoyed when they came out. Spider-Man on PS4 was always a good time back in the day. That was a fun time. As far as making content concerned, I don't really do much, do I? No, but Mass Effect Trilogy, those are some good games. I'm not too sure about Andromeda. I mean, I've only played so much of it before I got bored, and with Mass Effect I never used to get bored, so I instantly knew it wasn't going to recapture that then. But I think I might give it a go. Maybe I could do a stream playthrough of it or something silly like that, and maybe enjoy it that way. God knows. That'll probably be a terrible idea. It's a disgrace to call Odyssey an Assassin's Creed. Well, it's what it says on the fucking on the case. So it is called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Well, we can't escape that, whether we like it or not. It's just a shame that the Assassin's Creed franchise holds one of the best games that I've ever played and one of the worst. Like, I don't understand. How do you get from Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood to whatever the fuck Odyssey was pretending to be? Ah. Hello there. So what you're telling me is it's right there. It's SM Odyssey. Would you want another Assassin's Creed movie? Never in a million years.
One more for the collection.
Like, the Assassin's Creed movie was dreadful. Genuinely dreadful. Like, it was so... It's so funny to watch. Like, I understand it might be enjoyable from the perspective of somebody who doesn't know too much about Assassin's Creed. Because I get that. I understand that a little bit, you know, because it genuinely probably is a little bit like that. My dad liked it a lot. I'm 197th deadliest assassin in the entire West Indies, which means that I just might not as well hold the title. Now... in that number, I used to get up quite high. On Xbox 360, I was pretty high. I was like 6th. Back in 2013. Definitely didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed to me. That's because it had... what's that? Which one's that? Odyssey, because it had no brand identity until the DLC. Or Black Flag, because you play as a pirate sailing about. And honestly, it doesn't feel like the Ezio trilogy, but it does feel kind of like it's got a lot of Assassin's Creed to it. I don't think of Odyssey as AC. I really like the DLC fighting gods and going through Greek mythology. I think it could have done with better voice acting, better animations, better quest structure, better gameplay. It could... I think it could have also done with making sense, but other than that, I suppose. Not corona, haha, just a bit of sickness. Yeah, I find it funny. You say you run well and people go, is it COVID? No. Other sicknesses still exist. What? Howdy ho, fellow gamers. How you doing? Let's dock here. Thoughts on Unity? I think people give it too much credit these days, whereas a lot of people knocked it on launch. I think people knocked it pretty heavily then. I knocked it, me included, I knocked it a lot. I stand by what I said, but I think I would have been a little bit more nicer to it. People go, it's got... Since the glitches have been patched out, it's better. But the thing is, though, the glitches have not been patched out. If anything, they've patched in more. Sure, they've fixed some big ones, like Arno's father losing his face, but the game is still buggy as shit, and there's no way around that. The issues are so deep in the game's code that they'd have to remake it just to fix it. That is what I remember hearing at some point. Like, that's how fundamentally fucked Unity is. The fact that it came so far is great, but it's by no means a polished game. Is it? Odyssey could have done better not existing, for sure. Yeah, Odyssey has no business existing. That's how bad of a game it is. It has no business existing. What about God of War or The Witcher? I like The Witcher a lot. I've got a Witcher tattoo. I've got an Oblivion tattoo as well for some reason. I like Oblivion. Don't get me wrong, but it is fundamentally broken as well. Okay, I suppose I should go through here. Stream Doom, please. You know, I might just not. For now. I mean, you know, like I want to play Black Flag. I got Doom Eternal, and I've played a couple hours of it. I really like Doom, to be honest. It's pretty good. Oh my god, let me over this way. I want that. But yeah, no, Doom Eternal was great fun for the couple hours I played, so I might play some more on stream. I can't see myself not playing it on stream, like, you know how it goes. You play the next game if they announced it was full RPG with the character creator. I mean, I'd play it because it has the Assassin's Creed title. Whether or not I'd like it is completely down to what the game actually does. Because I think there are many ways in which the RPG systems helped Odyssey fail in my eyes. Even though I think you could argue that it didn't really fail commercially. But as far as the game itself is concerned, it's just fucking dreadful. I don't understand how people like that game. Like, how are so many people, like, tricked by it? Like, it's a game that gives you a lot of illusions. The illusion of choice. The illusion of impact. The illusion of whatever else. The illusion of importance, sorry. But what it isn't is it doesn't actually give you choice, because no matter what you do, the choices don't matter. What it doesn't do is give you impact, because every single ending is just different variations of family dinner. But the only difference is who's there, who's lived, and who's died. They're all sheep for shit games. I think it's a lot. I think a lot of blame falls on a lot of reviewers. Like, I mean, like, sure, if you like the game, you can say you like the game and all that. But I think a lot of reviewers falsely represented, in a way, what the game actually presented and what the game's just pretending to present with Odyssey. And as a result, I feel like there's this huge, you've got to like Odyssey like thing in place, even though the game is blatantly not good. That, and some people genuinely enjoy the game, which makes me think that some people just enjoy the game. I don't have anything to say about them. I can't enjoy the game because I just have too critically I am too critically minded. I will openly say that. Sometimes I'll see things for the issues quicker than I'll see them for the positives. But with Odyssey, no matter how hard I look, I just can't... Like, in the main game, sure, I could see some things that I didn't mind. But in Odyssey, I genuinely struggled to find positives. Even though I wanted to. And believe me, I didn't want to hate the game. I never do. I wanted to be wrong, going in thinking, oh no, it was 9.2. Well, it didn't deserve 9.2. Well, I mean... I gave it a 7 in my review for the base game, and I'd say that's a little generous. But for the base game itself, that wasn't the worst part. I think with the DLCs and the quests that had tonal inconsistencies and things that were added to it afterwards sort of ruined it even further than it did itself. But I wouldn't say it was particularly good, because the main game's a lot of filler even still. But I think that it was definitely made worse by the DLCs and updates and things, and it just sucks. Okay, up we go. But we're done here, aren't we? We've done everything. Now we can dip out that way. Right? No. But I'm sure I'm not representing what I'm trying to say well enough at the moment. But I'm doing my best here. I think I made my point pretty well. So Odyssey did a madness as far as getting good reviews. I don't understand how. Please, Just Cause 4. I tried to play Just Cause 4, but it was Just Cause 3, but with tornadoes. Or at least that's how it felt to me when I was playing it. I'm sure there's more to it than that. I just don't know. I played through it, and I was driving around this area. It was nice and it was beautiful. Sure, it wasn't necessarily what I would consider to be the most graphically amazing game ever. But then a llama crashed onto my bonnet and just stood there for about half an hour. Happy birthday, lovely gamer. I'm 9 today. That's young. Congratulations on your birthday and all. But isn't that too young to own a YouTube account in the terms of service? I hate sound like the YouTube police, but it's a responsibility thing. Fort assaults all the way back in 2013. Came from cultured at a very young age, that's what we like. Some people don't cuss out over 9-year-olds. But we're playing an 18 rated game. We're playing a mature rated game. The way I see it, it's a... Oh god. One of those things. Why did this guy have to show up? I'm on about the brig, by the way, not the 9-year-old. The 9-year-old, I don't know. It's a little bit of a grey area. Because it's against the terms of service. But you've set your age to a different age, so they can't really enforce it, can they? Why does another ship show up the moment I sink one? I literally don't have... I'm on a dock. What's a very reliable leak that should be looked up? Assassin's Creed Origins 2? Oh my god. Yeah, no, I found that funny, and I thought, you know what, I might make a video having a little bit of a laugh. And obviously I read the information, I wanted to explain that it was false, so nobody got any wrong impressions. But what I wanted to do more than that was I wanted to have a joke. I'm on fire, and oh god, not a good idea. Oh god, be on fire elsewhere. Oh god, had I caught fire and died then, I probably would have had to re-annex the entire fort. No, I wouldn't have, probably. I don't know, will you load back here, or do you have to I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. I like how he's up there and he falls backwards, even though he was shot from behind. In a sense, that shouldn't knock him back. Okay. I believe you should be at least 14 to play older AC games in Temps. That's down to the parents of kids, not us. Whether we believe what the age rating it says in the UK is 18 on the game, which means you need to be that age to buy the game. But as long as parents consent to their kids playing the game, they can play it at whatever age. It doesn't really matter. I don't believe shielding, and besides, shielding kids from swearing and video games and all that stuff never really works out. They all wind up growing up into big sweary adults, good like the rest of us. Your opinion of Syndicate? How are you, Fishy? I'm chill. Assassin's Creed 2 was 15. Yeah, but that's because it was a different age rating system. On this one, it would be 18 as well. See that? We're actually getting through this world map and things. Now, let's see what's here for me to explore. Do you have a piss easy naval contract for me? Driftwood. Please just be gathered. Yes, have some wood. I just gave the man wood. Now, that is a sentence I'm not going to ever use, ever again. Now, let's go do some bits up here. We've done the naval contracts, now I just have to do the chests and fragments and we're done with this place. My childhood was AC4. Oh, cool. My gaming is gaming. But Cabo de Cruz is now done. Now we can dip. We can never come back here. Well, we can, but we shouldn't. But no reason to. dipomage.
¿Puedo ayudarlo con algo?
It was one of the most interesting assassins ever. He's got some interesting character traits for sure. Let's get that. Just like that, we've absolutely rinsed our bank account to do gaming. Now we can sell some sugar and some rum. Now we've got swivel guns at their finest. Will you continue streaming AC after Black Flag? Maybe.
Hecho. Suerte.
I love how you can jump off high buildings and die, but if I jump off and cling to something that was right at the bottom, I'll take 0 damage. Because you're not actually supposed to be able to do that in the game, and it's just like a sort of cheese, if you will. Like, I don't think they think I don't think they've ever thought that deep into it and gone, you know, if you fall from this height, you shouldn't be able to grab hold of this. Because I think they think, oh, you know what, most people won't be able to manage to do that. So suppose it's a cheese, if you will. Thought we were done with Isla Providencia. Oh no, Isla Providencia is yeah, no, it's fine. That is where it wants to be. Let's go back to Isla Providencia and get everything that we need to get from here. Oh yeah, 'cause that's where we were stranded, isn't it? Can you please stream Red Dead Redemption 2 and deter completing this game? I don't know, I might stream Red Dead later actually, maybe do a couple hours of story. But first I want to do another maybe 30 odd minutes of Black Flag. Something like that. I want to do a bit more Black Flag basically. If everyone could leave a like on the stream, that would be fantastic. Did you read the AC4 novel? That's where I stopped reading the novels, I think. I read up to Forsaken, and Forsaken was great, but from there I just stopped. I have Black Flag, I just don't think of as in the novel, I just don't think I've ever read it. But Forsaken is such a fucking brilliant book. If you haven't read Assassin's Creed Forsaken, go for it. What is the best AC book? Forsaken. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'd say Forsaken. Then followed probably by the Secret Crusade. Forsaken's about Haytham. I like how this structure is back to how it was, even though before it was exploded and all that. Like, somebody came here and fixed that and left the rest of it in disrepair. Kind of want to read Forsaken. Might look into it. Oh, for sure. Definitely do. Such a good book. If you like reading, which believe me I don't, Forsaken is the book for you. Imagine top 5 Assassin's Creed books. Assassin's Creed Forsaken. It's nothing to do with good old Connor, even though it has Connor on the cover. It's about Haytham. I'd say I prefer the Secret Crusade to Forsaken, maybe because I love Altair. Maybe. But I think Forsaken really sheds light on a character that was interesting in a game that we didn't see enough of in the game. But there was a new story unique to the book. I think that's why I like Forsaken more. Because instead of reading about a game I played, you know, reading the story of a game I played basically, instead it was reading a different story of a character that we've seen in a game. Do a full AC story video. What if I really don't understand Assassin's Creed story anymore? Because that's what we're up to. Don't be under any illusion that I'm anywhere beyond not understanding what the fuck is going on with Assassin's Creed.
Stop, I want to talk to you.
Push him to the right, boys.
These guys think they own this island and it's naughty.
I've got a shot.
He's end up killing someone important in the protagonist's life, for fuck's sake. Shit, why do I keep jumping off of things? Ubisoft is retarded. Well, you'd think that being an assassin would be a concept spurred on by grief, and loss, and tragedy. Because honestly, what other purpose would you have for joining a brotherhood that kills people than some personal mission? There's always something personal about the brotherhood, about its members. That's what makes it so, you know, that's what makes it so powerful. Like, I don't quite think I don't quite think the same wake up call. It would be quite the same wake up call, sorry, if in Assassin's Creed Origins, Bayek was pissed off because the Order of Ancients nicked his froob, if you know what I mean. They just stole something from him, or if they just showed up one day. I don't think he'd be as driven, as committed to it. I got 400 likes on a comment I left one day ago. On what kind of video was it? Does anyone understand the AC story anymore? Exactly. I can't make heads or tails of a story that literally doesn't have a head and doesn't have a tail. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. What are you playing this on? It's in the title, but it's PC. You can tell I'm in a good mood because usually I get really mad when people don't read the title. Well, goodish mood. I mean, good as moods can be right now. What's that fishy? What is this fishy? Pirate Christmas? No. Assassin's Creed Cavemen. Assassin's Creed Cavers, man.
One more for the collection.
It's another... How many Mayan stones do we have? I presume we must be getting most of them. Is there a way we can check it in the progress tracker? I've got 75%. Suppose that counts as a most, but it also doesn't. So let's... I want to go here, but it'll be too fortified. Thing is, though, I get the vibe there'll be a mine thing here. Right, let's find where we want to go next. We could go to Anotto Bay and do that. We already have Assassin's Creed Cavemen, Far Cry Primal. A fucking boring game, if ever one existed, by the way. It's just so dull. So painfully dull. Why are they cornering me in so I'm going to have to crash into them and cause a big fight? Although they have some bits and pieces on them. How much wood do I have? I have... and I don't care. Black Flag of Liberation. Who even likes Liberation? Liberation is another dull game. I want an Assassin's Creed in Persia. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? A little bit of Persia. But I don't know what they'd do with it and how they'd make it different to bloody Odyssey, because it's quite far back, that stuff, isn't it? No, I'd like to see something vastly different next. Like, I guess Vikings would be somewhat different, and so would Japan. It would be tonally, it would be atmospherically vastly different. I think that's kind of what I'd go for. Assassin's Creed Pangaea. Dinosaurs and that. Is that right? I'm sure I've been here before, right? No, is this a new place? I don't even know. Yes, I have been here before. Just need to get that chest. I couldn't be asked getting last stream. They call me the king of boobies. For I am a big man. Why does he keep trying to swim past it and then doesn't go in? Oh, why does he keep doing that? Edward, you fucking crazy madman. The fuck is that shark? Somebody call the police, there's a man wrestling my house. Somebody summon thine authorities. As if it's right here. How do these guys even get out of here? That's what I want to know. Do they swim too? Because I doubt everyone has Edward's lung capacity somehow. Well, there we go. What a land, and not obey. No. Assassin's Creed Warzone. Assassin's Creed Gaming. Gaming. Let's get the likes up to 250. We're really close, and we can definitely do it. I know that. I believe in the gamers. What setting is ruined? You're probably right.
Captain's trick.
Gamer. Let's try to get up there to San Juan. The three people who who the fuck are the three people who dislike the stream? I guess that's the I guess that's one of the benefits of being anonymous online. Avery Dobbs, good afternoon, mate. I'm upset I missed you in the voice chat the other night. It was It was a right mess. Oh, it was a mad one. But cheers for the super chat, Avery. I really do appreciate it, and it's always good to see you in the chat. Yeah, that voice chat the other night was a right mess. Apparently James got a noise complaint from his neighbours. Like not a formal one or anything silly like that. They're just like, you kept us up last night with your shouting and your. I've never understood that. Noise has never stopped me from sleeping. The fact that I just can't fucking sleep has. Gaming. Hey, Avery doing gaming bits. What a lovely gentleman. He did, lol. Yeah, an absolute complaint from the neighbours going, you need to be quiet. You see, I've had some loud days, but my neighbours have never complained to me for some reason. I guess it's because I don't get too loud, for one. I don't get drunk and loud. And I guess I don't shout expletives at the top of my lungs all day, every day, when drunk. Would you ever stream Red Dead 1 in the future, maybe? Maybe. We had all 4 pillars on voice chat. You nearly didn't have me. I was asleep. And then I was drifting off into sleep, and I must have got off because an hour had flown and I didn't notice. And then Ben called me and said, join. We've got Tyler, George, and James here. Join us. And I was like, but it's 1 AM. And then I joined, and then I was there chatting with the gamers until James ended his stream, and then we sat there chatting, having a great laugh for a few hours, the rest of us. Yeah, we've got into a physical fight before in real life. Yes, I have, and I can tell you, it's not as cool as the movies. You should probably avoid getting into violent situations, let's be honest, gamers. But no. Yeah, no, it wasn't particularly nice. I'd hardly say I was attacked per se, but the little shit was was trying to strangle me, and I threw him over a wall. That's one example of the absolute battles I've occurred. None of the other ones are quite as funny as that one, so I'll spare you the details. Yeah, sorry, I feel bad about that. about waking me up. Oh no, it's no worries at all. Utkarsh Shahiba. Oh, sorry, I absolutely butchered your name, but I really appreciate your support with the is it 20 rubles or rubles? I want to say, or something. I'm sorry. Is it rupees? Whatever currency it is, it doesn't matter. I really appreciate the super chat just the same. It's awesome of you. I've got to go. Laptop's gonna die. Have some good gaming. You too, man. Fire up some gaming. Off you come. Bye, gamer. Come on, sunshine, hurry the fuck up. Off you go. I like how the crew just get front row seats to me doing that. I don't even have to kill these guys. I can just leave. You get the elite fire barrel in this location. Well, we've got it, haven't we? That's just how that's going to go. He can stay there. He's sinking to his death. Oh no, goodbye. To be fair, he could have survived that fall into water. And since people can swim in this game, I'm very confused as to how he didn't die. I guess it's because it was a kill animation but up against the wall, because that's what it is, I guess. Let's go up there. Every last duck of scrap in the wind. Every last scrap of gaming on the wind. How you spell Odyssey? Odyssey. I guess I don't really mind how people spell Odyssey. I've made it. But cool, welcome back. A can of Coke is like 185 rupees, chill bud. Sorry? I don't care how much people super chat. I don't. The fact that people even think about doing it at all is incredibly generous in my eyes and more than I deserve, so I don't really mind. Too bad the fire barrel is shit. Well, it's useful. You're not expected to super chat. I'm telling you, Fishy. Who are you telling? Who else is there to tell? I presume this one. Oh, this is the first time we've actually gone to Naval with the fully upgraded thing. Swivel. Because watch this, it kicks off. Oh, it absolutely does bits. How do you have 6 fort defences on this shithole? Oh god. How does it take longer to reload all of a sudden? Well, that was a big guess as to where that would land. Bits and pieces were done on him. You would say it might be announced in late May. The next day, C won't release in a fucking month from now. It's ridiculous. Oh no, no chance about that. Might get announced soon though. We're slowly but surely approaching May. Like, I can't believe how quick. Actually, it's not slow at all. I can't believe how quick April seems to have gone. When you realise how short the days are, really, and when you're not doing much, time becomes a blur. And if anything, time's flying faster. So, I don't know, it's not really that bad of a thing, really, is it, lockdown? Let's be real. But yeah, I might stream some Red Dead later, just to kill some more time. Because I kind of feel like that's a good idea and a wise move. And I haven't done a stream on Red Dead in some time. Don't know if I'll do online or single player. I know that single player is a bit... Probably a little bit last year, and I could do some online, but I don't know what Cam's doing right now, and playing Red Dead Online alone is probably a terrible idea, considering I'll get really bored really quick. January, February, and March felt like a year, yet April felt like a week. Well, March itself felt like a year. We're at the dying breaths of April now, and it feels still like it's the bloody 23rd of March when lockdown was announced in the UK. I genuinely feel like it's still that day. But it's been over a month. It's just gone. It's like what feels no different to 24 hours. When you don't have anything to do or look forward to, I guess that's what happens. But I really can't wait for it to be over. That's all I'm counting down till. Because then I can go out. Then I can get some drinks in and all that stuff, you know. I can have some fun with my mates who I haven't seen in months by that time. With any luck, they'll still be kicking, you know what I mean? They'll be down for it. And the positive to it is, when the first few nights after it, after we can go like back out and do things, or if we can visit our mates, we'll be able to get everyone maybe in it. We'll be able to see everyone pretty much around where we want to, because nobody will have plans, you'd think. So, you know, there's always a positive, but I know that it's not going to all just open up. Like, that's the thing as well. Like, pubs won't just open up. They'll take forever to open back up. But I'd like to think that at least we'll be able to reclaim some normality first before everything fully ends, if you get me. I gotta punch you with kind intention. I'm gonna shoot this man in the mouth. So how's that for kind intention? That's Karsh again with the super chat. Another little bit of money. I really do appreciate your support, man. What's your favourite food? I'm a sucker for curries, me. You prefer classic AC fighting style or Origins RPG? I prefer classic, but I like to see some form of innovation going forward. Something that's the best of both, if you get me. Like, I don't think they've fully found it with Assassin's Creed yet, what works. I really do appreciate the super chats. I'm broke one foul, but enjoying the live. It's no worries. I really appreciate your support as well. It's very generous of you. An eye for an eye. Let's see what an eye for an eye says.
Stop a moment.
Shut up.
I can help you fade away.
What's this place? It's one naval contract, which usually means it's either piss difficult, which it's not. Find the San Lorenzo. I'm sure I've sank the San Lorenzo before. Before we do that, I'm going to do everything else that's here. Just want it to be over so I can finally meet the lads. Ah, yes, that'll be gaming. Like I said, at least you have more time to work on that glorious beard. And then everything's good. Origins had the best combat. I do grant it has some solid combat, to be fair to it. Like, I think it is probably the style that needs to be gone for at this point, is what Origins did with the combat, yeah. Not what Odyssey did, which was the same thing but with loads of damage sponges and superpowers. Bring it back down to earth. Give it that simple but gameplay challenging sort of thing. So it challenges you. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most cinematic. It just has to be the most responsive and free. By the time it's over, I'll don the mightiest beard anyone's seen. You'll bear witness to it. It'll be magical, universal, big man. It'll be magical. I cannot wait to bear witness to the beard. To be fair, you could probably get like one of those fake beard disguise sets, like a fake mustache and some sunglasses. That would really make that really funny. Syndicate's not that bad when you compare it to Odyssey. That doesn't make it good though, does it? It's not suddenly good because something worse exists. That's... Oh my god, okay. Well...
Get out to play! Ready to fire, Captain! Loose all, let's move! Fire!
Syndicate's shit changed my mind. I don't really want to. I'm not sure I don't feel so strongly about Syndicate. I just think it exists and it's pretty mediocre. Syndicate is the one in England. Yeah, that's true. Victorian London. I personally enjoy Syndicate. I can enjoy Syndicate. I just see that it takes the piss. It is very parody. That's where my enjoyment draws the line. And I also know it's Ubisoft Quebec. It's just too obvious. The last Maharaja DLC sort of tells you Ubisoft Quebec. Screams it. And the Tyranny of King Washington DLC for 3. I used to think that wasn't too bad, but then I played it again and I was like, Jesus, this is actually dreadful. And lo and behold, it's Ubisoft Quebec. The Black Trench. Gaming. Now don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Let's get to 300. I know we can hit that number. That'll be pretty easy. Either you play horror games or watch horror movies. I don't watch horror movies and I don't really play horror games. No, I'm not really into horror as a genre. I don't enjoy the suspense of it. I like mysteries and I like things that seem a little bit creepy and ominous, but I like it where they're not supposed to be more than anything. Like in Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, there are things that are a bit creepy and spooky and shit like that. But the fact that it's not supposed to be there, really, considering the tone of the game, but doesn't contradict it, is what makes me like it so much. I think it's the unexpectedness of it. Like, this creeps you out because it feels like it's a message, if you will, not because that's the point. Any game that does that puts in unexpected little details that are really kind of creepy or interesting or fascinating or whatever. Any unexpected detail that is like a missable detail, if you will. That's what makes good games. It's missable stuff that's just there for if you want to find it. So you're doing Rouge after this. What do you mean by Rouge? I suppose you mean Rogue. You're spelling it wrong.
Will you sign on, lads?
What's this, you Rogue? I only know Rouge. Ah, shit. When you only know good old Le Rouge. Okay, no, not this. Look at this man here. Good bot. Oh shit. I nutmegged him with a fucking cannonball. Rogue had a decent story. It wasn't bad. Story was fine. I think it just needed to actually matter.
What we have taken, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Okay. Let's go over that way.
Give me some speed. We are going to hit them.
Oh, do me, Johnny Boker, come rock and roll me over.
Stand up.
Oh, do me, Johnny Boker, the skip on is a rover. Do me, Johnny Boker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Boker, the meat is never sober. Do me, Johnny Boker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Boker, the bosun is a sailor. Do me, Johnny Boker.
Cannonballs hurt. I know from experience. What do you mean you know from experience? How are you not dead then? Wouldn't imagine it needs experience to know that a cannonball would hurt. If it took your leg off, for example. Oh, that would hurt. Fat like dropped. That's a gamer right there. You should observe the gaming. The Black Trench. I like the creepy name. Makes it really nice. I'm really close to jellyfish. I don't enjoy being this close to jellyfish. Oh my god, why are there sharks everywhere? Who thought, you know what this place is missing? Sharks. Why is God such a prick? And went, you know what you need? We got jellyfish, but we've got other available things. How about something that you can't avoid if it's easier? How about a shark? Oh yes. Wonderful choice. Just, who thought, you know what, sharks, you need to exist? I feel like the police need to be called on that particular deity. And there's a stingray there. Pretty cool. But... ah, shit. Of course he bummed me in with bad cheese breath. I'm here to talk about cheese breath, and if you don't have cheese breath, then you're pain. Come on, we get it. Swim around urchins to avoid damage. Well, I want to swim around sharks, but they're too fast. Oh my days! Oh my god! Oh shit! But... why are there 10 sharks? Only so long you can wait when you don't have oxygen. Sorry, shark. Oh, that shark did not clock me until then. Ah, Christ. Okay. I wish sharks would just be nice creatures. Like, imagine a friendly shark. You're right. His name's Shark, but he's friendly. It's like, well, he's a shark, isn't he? Origins has underwater, yeah, but it's not like this, is it? Let's be honest. This is, oh god, shit. This is sea diving. It's not river diving like in Origins. It's different. Except you can do it wherever in Origins. To be fair, that's something I like. You can dive wherever. Not necessarily always going to be something interesting to find, though. Don't think the game particularly thrived there. Flower sales. Oh yes, I love flower sales. Me. So I can tell everyone how much I love gardening as I sail as a pirate. You know what? We're gonna find those sails and we're gonna sail with them. I hope they actually have flowers on them. Like, oh my god, can you imagine being a pirate with fucking Disney princess sails? Wouldn't that be magnificent? I agree. Universal Big Man Haytham, which do you prefer, AC Rouge or Rogue? Cheers to the super chat, Katie. But I prefer Assassin's Creed Rouge Rogue, which is where people debate how the fuck they spell Rogue. I don't understand why it's a debate. There's a correct one and there's an incorrect spelling, and everyone's just trying. I'm pretty sure more people spell Rogue incorrectly than they do spell it correctly. It just absolutely disturbs me. What is it with this place and fucking sharks? I swear to Jesus. I am Jesus. If I grew my hair out, I'd look like Jesus. So, if barbershops stay shut for a long period of time because of all this, I'm gonna become Jesus. My name is Shay Patrick Bormack. The boring Cormac. Shay Patrick. See that right there? That's gaming, right? It's another location gamed right up. Now, there's a lot of places along here that I haven't checked out yet, so... I'll take it if I go here. From Mysteriosa. Nice and alias Penumbrum. What's a Penumbrum? Is that an individual? Oh, there's one in the chat called Penumbrum. Oh, prefer Rouge because it's not as dark as Rogue due to the brightness increase. Oh. I could title the video Assassin's Creed Rouge and it would just be Assassin's Creed Rogue but with a red filter. It'll just be a classic shit post. I get Vietnam flashbacks whenever I think of Rouge. It's so dark. I love when people say they get Vietnam flashbacks. Like, specifically Nam. Something bad is going to happen here, isn't it? Nah, it'll be fine. Alright, it'll be fine. Just allow the game in. Until we see resistance, assume there is none. See? Because there isn't any. There's a ship there. And we're certainly in a restricted area. I'll just... Right, gaming. Let's go. Imagine if I got attacked by a shark now. I always wondered how a modern day Assassin's Creed would look and play. I don't know if they'd ever do that even still. These birds they could have animated better, couldn't they? Look at this thing. Restricted area? Is it fuck? Santanilis. There's Mayan Stele here and things like that, so doing good. I presume this is a viewpoint, is it? No. It would tell me if it was. The Mayan stones, the bit of Mayan stone. I'm sure I interacted with this.
This is more like it.
Shot in the bottom. It's my dinner, that. Venison. Right, okay, I noticed it. I need to get health upgrade 4 black. Sorry. Okay. It said IV, not 4, so I had to say black flag. I am a healthy man. Right now I'm about to play Origins or Odyssey. Which do you say, chat? Which one? Origins, because that's the one of those that is not shit. Like, blatant shit. Origins is a good game. Odyssey is dog shit. And that is my opinion. When you asked. Yo, pirates, how you doing, boys? Stab in the face. Don't care. Origins it is then. What a G. See? Oh, I know what this place is. This is the island we're supposed to come to with Hornigold, isn't it? Later on. Well, if I do everything now that's here, because then I won't feel stressed about having to come back later. Though I do guarantee I have made my life difficult by coming here now. Because that means I'll still have to come back here. And I'm killing time a little bit more than I normally would. But with streams, that is never a problem, killing time. Like, killing time is never the issue. I have time. We're all in lockdown. We're all in quarantine. We have time. That's in fact all we have is time. What's that about clicking the like button? Guaranteed to make you like the stream. Oh, for sure. If you like the stream, you like the stream. If not, that's cool, but like the stream, it'd be cool. I remember when I was like 11, though Hornigold's name was funny, I used to always say Honrigold, classic banter, or Hornigold, as in horny money, as in like Hornigold as in the lovely old thing that is worth money. Horny gold, horny jewellery, oh god. Okay. If I just dropped straight, I probably would have not taken any damage. That's the funny part. See, Origins is a decent game, but it's no masterpiece. I don't know. It's an excellent game, for sure. But I don't know if I'd call it a masterpiece myself, but that's because I don't know my own criteria for masterpiece just yet. My guy here chilling with the deer and is dead. Bet the deer pissed himself and ran off when he saw me. Goodbye. I'll take it easy, gamer. Let's get to 300 likes. We're really close.
One more stone.
If we hit that, we're officially in gaming territory. The easiest name for the game is Pirates Climbing on Things. Sorry. That's gaming right there. as Bartholomew Roberts. Bartholomew Roberts.
And one more stone.
Bit of stone. There's one last secret to get here, and it's up on this part. And then Santanilus is done. The soundtrack for this game is brilliant. That it is. Why even? Would Deer even be compatible with this sort of area? It's not a particularly big island, is it? Shrek of course. Oh, gaming. Okay, here we are. Let's go to this undiscovered location. Those are my favourite, undiscovered ones. Blank sails. Will we ever get another gaming setup tour? Why would you need one? It's the same setup. Maybe in a few years after either it's undergone drastic changes or I've skipped into my own abode, you know. Black Sails, it's great, yet underrated show in my opinion. I want to watch it, but I can't find somewhere where I can, at least not legally. Yeah. Oh god. There we are. Ten crew dead and the other objective is sorted. I think I'm in a good position here. Someone for sure, I just woke up to our baller stream. That's pretty cool. Good morning to you. Right now for me it is 4 PM. Well, what, you'd rather AC Black Flag soundtrack or 3 soundtrack? I prefer Black Flags, I think, I'd say. I don't know why, there's something about it. I like a mix. Like, there's some soundtracks in in 3 that are genuinely nice. Like the Fight Club one, and some of the fight ones are nice as well. Other ones. Can you play Origins next? Who understands the words that your crew say? Not especially, no.
Spanish ensigns! Seems to be a vulnerable the sword exposed! Take a shot, sir! There's a good shot to cripple her! Almost ready, sir! We've been touched! Fire! Fire!
I love how easy that was. Hunters are scanning for me. Well, that is gaming. I love Black Flag so much. Health to the Company is a song I can listen to on repeat. GTA has been making games for 7 years and it's quite astonishing. You mean there hasn't been a Grand Theft Auto game in 7 years? Most of them then went on to work on Red Dead Redemption 2. And now that they're done with that, I reckon they're probably going to work on the next Grand Theft Auto game, but that's what the rumours say anyway. Now, you've got to understand, as the industry gets more and more advanced, and as games become more like bigger and bigger and more advanced as well, they take longer and longer to make. Andrew, I love your channel. Cheers. I appreciate that. The Conception Wreck. The wreck. Ah, it's funny. I describe mine as a bit of a wreck as well. Why do sharks exist? I have strong hatred for sharks, but then again, who likes sharks? Who looks at a shark and goes, you know what this reminds me of? I'm about to get fucking eaten. That's what it reminds me of. That's all it reminds me of. I'm not that badly done in though, am I? Well, there's like some pulsing going on. Oh god, of course I have to swim up and then down to... Oh god, there's 2 sharks. Oh god! Oh god, leave me be. Leave me be, gamer. Move. No, let me get into the bush. How do sharks even see? Do sharks have eyes? Yes, they do. Why do they look for you? Do they smell you? You reckon they smell you? I mean, now that I've been bitten by a shark and all that shit, it's like blood in it. And sharks love blood. Because they're fucking vampires. Doing my best here to dodge sharks, but there's always a fucking shark in the way. See, like that guy, get out my ass. I have electromagnetism. I'm going to pretend to understand what that means. I'm not a science boy, but I suppose that's how sharks do bits. Let me in. I want to swim in here, for that is where I belong. You make me laugh so hard. I'm being done in by sharks right now. I'm not happy about sharks. I think sharks. I think every shark should be painted the same colour and given a dunce cap and that. You know what I mean? Not just you're a fucking shark. You're a clown. You know. Ah, God. Okay. 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 Bastard shark. Now, where is that fragment? Oh dear. It's always going to be. You know where the sharks can see. There's like 10 of them. There's more than 10. There's not. Well, there's. I don't know. There's. I can see 9, and they can all see me, which means I am dinner at this point. Oh God, I am so dinner. That shark is coming at me with some very Jaws-like intent. But it's okay because I never have to come back here again. After all, I am now officially no... Oh God! Oh dear. That nearly ended horribly. I nearly swam straight into the mouth of the shark. Now that would have been an odd direction to swim. How do these even gather air, like these barrels? How does that work? Surely if you opened it while under, it would work. But if you dropped it in, surely it would just scoop the water into it. Listen, I want... Oh God, that shark didn't... What? Okay, that shark didn't notice me. That's fine. Sharks are really stupid. Oh my God, silly shark. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Bloody sharks, man. I could literally write a video essay about my hatred for sharks, if anyone's interested. I fucking despise sharks, sort of thing. GTA 6 should be like Assassin's Creed 4. You're gonna have to explain that logic to me. Look at that, we did good. We did alright. I mean, we're at a good spot, I think, for now. Do it. Imagine me doing that. We're at a good spot. Oh, crikey, me. Well, like I said, I'll probably be back later with some Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to do a stream of that now. I'm really feeling that. But for now, I think we've sort of expired Black Flag for all its resources for the time being. I'm just taking my time, dragging my heels a bit. It's alright. If you didn't check out my video I put up earlier, it was titled Assassin's Creed Origins 2. In inverted commas. And I had a hiccup there, and it was great. Assassin's Creed Identity Crisis is the top comment on that thing. And if yesterday I put up a video on the Murphy Brood as well, if you want to check that out. It's another video that's 100% worth your time, I think. It's only got 24,000 views at the moment, and it's about a gang in Red Dead Redemption 2. But it's a really interesting video, I think. At least I tried to make it so. It was leaked a week ago. What's that, sorry? GTA 6 will have multiple islands. Oh, okay, cool. Well, before we do go, I would like to thank James Rostron, Nick's Aspirated, Moderox, Mario5380, Casper, Avery Dobbs, Utkarsh, Chiba, and Universal Big Man for your super chat donations. Of course, you're keeping everything working around here, and I honestly can't thank you guys enough for your support. And I can't thank everyone else for coming along and all that stuff. Well, and thank you to everyone else, sorry, for coming along. I botched my words. If you want to become a patron, then there's a link in the description to do that as well. But that's completely up to you whether or not you think it's worth it or not. There's some extra content over there, but like I said, just weigh it up if you want to or if you don't want to. I don't mind. But I'll probably catch you all very later with some Red Dead Redemption 2 in a bit. So take it easy, everybody. See you soon, and let's have some fun with Red Dead later. But until then, bye bye.